Matthew. Hello, Matthew. Hi, Matthew. Hello, Matthew. Hello, Matthew. Hi, Matthew. Hello, Matthew. Are you like able to be normal? Hi. Hello. Hello, everyone. Hi. Are we ready to get fucking political in this bitch? Or are we ready to think about how we should approach the world in a deep and considerate manner? Well, if you're thinking about those things, you're in the right place. Hi! Hello! I've had this calypso. It's fucking... Kuno's had this calypso. It's fucking bigging. Kuno hates calypso. Whoosh! Hey yo, where the fuck my chat box at? Hold up. Where's my fucking chat? Somebody spam a bunch of things. Hey yo, yeah, where the fuck my chat box? Hello? I gotta go check and see what the fuck happened on Stream Elements real quick. I can remember how to do that. I don't remember where my shit is for that. Yeah, it shouldn't be broken. Maybe I just need to, like, reinsert the URL. I'm guessing. Alright. It's still not showing up, what the fuck? Double check that the resolution matches your stream's resolution. I already know that that's fine. Ensure hardware acceleration is enabled in OBS, and make sure that alerts aren't paused on my activity feed. Okay. Well, that's weird. Because it's working just fine in the preview. Yeah. Yeah. I'm so sad that my thing is busted. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, that would do it. It's still broken. Hi. My chat box suddenly killed itself, and I'm really upset about it because it's so cool and it's just not working right now. Hi, Freya. It's through Stream Elements, which is why it's like weird. But I'm just gonna try changing the link again. It's all set up to be the right way. Bonk. Bada bing. Nah, this didn't happen with Wobble Dogs, it's just a different issue. Also, what do you mean you can't hear me? I know my audio is coming through. Oh, scream louder, Freya. Ah! There you go.
Did that help?
Okay, and then I just need to check hardware acceleration.
Sorry for snooping, I was just curious.
No, it's okay.
Could it be that you're like capturing the game and not the screw. No, I think.
No, it's
'cause you have multiple
just the
elements
overlay
screwed.
that's broken. Yeah. I don't remember where hardware acceleration is on this thing. So why is my phone ringing? Oh, it's Diggs.
You want me to say hi for him?
I'll just text him.
Okay.
You could not have picked worse timing.
I just took my Adderall, so I'm like in my but I'm just gonna help by taking Matthew.
Yeah, you should just take Matthew. Bye. I'll figure something out. I think what I'll just do for now is we'll just yeah, we'll just go without it, honestly. Because I have no idea why it's broken, and this is probably something that will take a long time to fix, because the last time my chat box broke, it took forever to fix. So in the meantime, I'll just use one that I know is not as good, but still functions. Alright, somebody say something in the chat. Chat, bitch, chat! Okay, yeah, it works. Yippee! I'm just lowering the opacity a bit so that it's easier to see. Ow! Thank you for the good boy redeem. Ow. Okay. Alright, I think we're good to disco some Elysium. Thanks for bearing with me through whatever the fuck was happening there. Yippee! Thanks for the bits! Ah. I appreciate you so much. Alright, so if you weren't here last time, I will briefly fill you in on what's going on in this game. So essentially, the short version is somebody died. Nobody understands who killed him, but we have some sneaking suspicions. There is a group of extremely fucking rude activists that are causing problems for basically everyone in the town, But it's not because they're like wrong about what they're saying. It's kind of just like the way that they're handling it. There's some guys that are very obviously just like snakes that are trying to make the activists look bad. We've got some assorted side characters unlocked so far, including somebody's Build Cypher headcanon, who is an evil CEO in this scenario. And essentially, we are a cop who has no memories, and we are trying to figure out what is happening. Let's go ahead and work on that trash container situation.
Can I help you?
Okay. I know that there's a pry bar in Bro's truck. Oh, who's this? Is that Northern Lion? Gotcha, okay. It might take me a minute to get used to the controls again. Also, let me check the audio. I guess the audio is alright. I should turn it up on my end a little bit. There we go, okay. Cool. Let's go get the pry bar. See about opening up that trash can.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work the pry bar, cold and heavy, like truth. You feel like you're reunited with truth once more. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Okay. So, we got that. And now, we're gonna go see about opening up the trash can. Here comes why the content warning is there, by the way. There's a whole ass dead body in the tree over here. Let's try and open
This trash
that.
container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, with
Oh, we have the
well-oiled
key.
crack, the lock pops open.
Shit, I
It
forgot.
should now be possible to simply raise the lid.
Slay.
Don't. Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you shouldn't. Of course you should. This is your time to shine, Hobocop. Dive into that dumpster for extra content.
I don't want to punch Kuno. He's annoying, but I don't think it will go well if I punch Kuno.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Let's see. We're gonna dig in Hobocop
Armistice
style.
caliber 50 knock cannon, half wrapped in paper tissues. So shiny. It's a giant rifle, and it's very expensive. Not as expensive as that fat string of pearls snaking around the rotten banana peels, however.
Oh shit.
And is that Cordon Electric's preamp with Electra F2 tubes? It is. That catches quite a price. We're talking 12,000. Easy. Unless you're into hi-fi yourself. That's too bad, because none of those things are actually in there. There's just food waste and crisp wrappings.
It's so fucking funny. What a way to do it.
All you see is a broken mug with a racist depiction of the Yellow Man frolicking in saffron. Only in its social sensibility. The container sounds a muffled gong.
Nothing in there, just a trash can. Rip.
We should return later, officer. I don't think we were thorough enough.
The smell of
Oh,
rotten food.
well, you want me to go
rises
through it some more? I will.
You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
If Kim is telling me to dig through it, I should do it.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar.
Oh, bro's been digging through the trash for his whole
A
life,
box
clearly.
falls into pieces. Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
Oh,
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay.
you want to eat eggs after hearing about the eggs that were in the trash can? Awful? Alright.
Drop them in here, officer. Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but
No
the
belt.
belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye. A
Yep.
drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive
Oh,
colour, appears
gross.
from the food waste, dripping with pus.
That's fucking disgusting.
This is a military type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. Just garbage.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
I'm gonna look through
It's
the
just
last of
organic
it.
waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, what's this? A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Oh my god, is that his badge?
Something larger. A clipboard.
Oh my
A
god,
blue
his
plastic
clipboard!
with moist
We
papers
fucking
hanging
found
off
it.
of They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes.
Oh my
written
god.
In a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
I don't know what this is.
Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there.
Oh my god.
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore, so I threw it away.
Lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes.
Okay, I'll do
It would
that.
also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable.
The container.
The really
sounds a
good thing I
muffled
decided to go back through that trash can. I have a feeling that that's a key item that I kind of like need. Alright, so I did just get told not to test that force, but I am gonna do a quick save real quick, and we're gonna go fuck with Kuno some more.
Fuck does Kuno care? You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack. It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in?
Phase shifted through the roofing
Get the
material.
fuck out of here. You can't do that.
He can't do that, Kuno. He's trying to fuck at you again.
Pigs can't displace. Can't do that teleport shit. How did you like it in there, pig old boy? Kuno's got a lot of cool shit there, right?
What's with that tube of drugs, Kuno?
The vitamin pig? Don't you know anything?
It's magnesium, right?
Yeah, it's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuno goes through like a tube a day, rips mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a battle.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno. He's gonna use it against you, Kuno.
I know about magnesium. I rock it all the time.
It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo.
God, he's high as fuck.
Fuck you, pig. Don't do mag. You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die.
God, I hope so.
That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam. Kuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eyes.
Oh, that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
Cool pig head. I like it. I got one too. It's shit.
What?
What is this shit? Fucking on yourself. This is weird level shit. Kuno doesn't go there.
Fuck your shit back to normal. What is this?
Well played. No one saw that
That
coming.
was good, yeah.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom. Yeah? The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it? Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno. Listen, listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small town.
Excuse me.
Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real. Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around, except for that up there. Now you want performance gear or not, Grandpa?
The lieutenant remains silent, but his expression could.
Whatever. Kuno was trying to help you, but you're too fat for fouling anyway, pig. Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Okay, whatever, man. Little bitch. Okay. Let's take a look at the journal again. We're gonna go ahead and bug Gart, because we're already right over here. All we gotta do is go in here. La 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 la. La la la. Hi, bestie! Aren't you so happy to see me?
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for. How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Who else has keys to the trash container?
Trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves itself down the road.
On Clinton Street, near the Boogie Street Diamond, a small truck rattles down an alleyway. It stops by a rusted trash container. Two men, their faces rough and swollen, jump out. They look at the container despondently. CSM is written on their backs.
Thank you anyway.
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my stuff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene. Yes?
Alright, so there's that. It's another thread kind of taken care of. I should definitely read that ledger that I have and see what's going on there. Fucking... How do I... What do you mean? I don't know what the interact button is. I don't remember. I know I have to click, but let's go ahead and see what else I can pick up about. Oh, Alice send it back in a day. I don't know if it's a day yet, but I'm still gonna... Oh wait, no, because we're still on day 1, so... Find out who is in the Union box. It's past 1 o'clock, so should I be able to go in there yet?
You see a heavy steel. The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The door does not budge.
So I can't go back there. Is there anything interactable back here? Maybe there's like a key or something.
The man ponders his cooking. He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself. Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
Alright. So he doesn't know what's behind the door. I'm pretty sure I can't ask him about what's behind the door. This dude's just wasted over here.
The worker is in a deep slumber.
Alright. Hi, Dr. Bugs. Let's see. Oh yeah, should probably talk to Kim about the case.
Me?
Yes, you.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
We'll work together better if we have more rapport.
That's a fair point. Alright, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
Tell me about a secret. Oh, okay.
Lieutenant nods.
Fair enough. You're wearing glasses.
That makes him a binoclard. Completely uncopped material, if you say so yourself.
I'm not gonna call him that. Glasses are cool.
They're mostly just cumbersome.
You could use a good, normal pair yourself.
Do you ever talk
What
with
do you
yourself? Do you ever, like, when you're thinking, have conversations with, like, your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary.
So how do you, like, you know, think? You're saying you never, your brain never chimes in with advice or warnings or anything?
I can't say that it does, no. When I need to think, I just use my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. We all have our different mediums. His is written. You're super lucid, yet psychedelic. You don't need office supplies to connect to your nervous system. You're special.
I feel like if I click this number 2, that I'm gonna be saying something racist, so we're not going there.
Let's change the subject.
No response. He just arches his brow.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
Really? You look fine to me. This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer. Then you should consider seeking medical attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazareth. Was there anything else you wanted?
I think I'm gonna try
Yes?
this.
Because you're the best qualified. No, that doesn't.
Oh shit, my morale.
You look dumb if you keep the lieutenant waiting for too long.
I do keep damaging my own fucking morale over and over again. I don't think I have anything for that right now either. Oh yes I do. There we go. Okay, let's see. What else should I be doing? Should ask Renee about that photo. Because I found the one that was in the booth before. See if he knows anything about it. Oh, some stuff I haven't interacted with yet. Water lock out of order until Wednesday at 7:15. Pawn shop. Fash cast for fasher times. Okay. Useful? What's this? Is that a payphone? Helpline to the company that controls the drawbridge. Ooh, what's this? Hot air rises up from the sewer, sour, acidic, and strangely comforting. I don't remember where Renee is. I just know he's down somewhere. I think it's around this like statue question mark. Suppose they're down there playing toys somewhere. That's the old lady who's definitely high. And this is where the protest is happening. There's the racist guy that I fucking hate. Because he's mean to my boyfriend. Oh, here we go. This is where it's at, right? Yeah. Hey, Renee.
It is such a pleasure to see you again, officer. How may I help?
That's Gaston. This is Renee, right?
We're still waiting for a replacement for the bull you sent sinking.
I found your guard booth.
Yes. The Debardiers Union pays me to stand vigil during the nights. Not out of any political allegiance, mind you. I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and money is tight.
You must have seen something on the night of the murder. Your booth looks right into the yard.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday.
So who was working your shift that night?
One. The boss has been unmanned since last Monday. There's no other guard. It's just me.
No one has been guarding the container yard since last Monday.
Yes. It's not actually an issue. I mean...
Look, officers. The container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before René. Monsieur Claire had that booth built specially for him. It's mostly decorative.
The possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-minded individuals.
Evrard created this job for René because he knows the Royal Carabiniers' pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words.
Huh. It is very interesting. There's so many, like...
Look, officer, can we conclude the topic of my guard boss now? She is nobody. This is none of your concern, and I refuse to discuss my private affairs with the RCM.
Yeah, that's fair.
The lady is Jeanne-Marie Beaulieu, and she sure as hell wasn't a nobody.
Thank you.
Yes, like I said, it would be up anyway, so might as well keep an eye out. It keeps my senses sharp. Ah, yes! King Philip III on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
Cocaine? Cocainum? Sounds like our kind of king. And just imagine what kind of cocaine a king would have had.
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule. Right.
Okay. So that's a step in the right direction. Also, we should definitely, let's see. I don't know what the interact button is on here. Let me just, like, I guess, check in the options. Interact. It is just clicking on it. The fuck?
It's the
There we
legend
go.
of
Okay, I
the
found it.
trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner. There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you. They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered with faint red lines forming short paragraphs.
Okay.
Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible. Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases. Undertaken, not completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Huh.
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes. Two? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me. I prefer a normal caseload. It's a matter of method.
Not you. You are an eternal machine. Like a fan of girls, the checkered papers dry in your hand. Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from snoop fiction and vespertine cop show staples.
Oh my, and they're written in capital letters too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case. Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the Ukar Parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. You like this grimy murdering, don't you? No, you don't. You're a human measuring instrument, almost entirely intellectual.
Huh.
It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close. There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. The tasks you've completed flow out of the kind green ape pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Get the body down. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place. A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the Citizens Militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
The Hanged Man.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man.
Oh, he's so
Good
cute. The
boy.
way he gets so
We have a
excited
very
about
good
it.
case now.
I love you, Kim. Kim, you're so precious to me.
I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
So cute. I love them.
Yes, how very childish of you. In your and my defense, almost everyone in the RCM uses the titular system, in addition to the official alphanumeric. It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves. Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself.
I think that's a really sweet way to handle it, though. Like, giving your brain a little break, so to speak. Just, like, getting silly with it might be the thing between you and kind of losing your marbles, realistically. I think it makes a lot of sense to have, like, a more relaxed naming convention like that.
I pray his loved ones never find out. Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Oh, I want to do it. Let's see it. Yeah!
Piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB 41.
Oh!
Then, date of initialization.
Henry Dubois! Is that his fucking name?
Followed by the title. For
Oh,
example,
I figured it out!
HDB 41120111700. The Next World Mural.
Harry? It's gotta be one of those. Hubert Dubois. But Dubois is definitely his fucking last name. There's no way.
Why, yes, your precinct number is 41.
An
Every
HDB.
last alphanumeric in the files begins with it. And these are your case files. It's safe to say HDB are your initials. I got nothing here either. Logic really isn't the best faculty to have this conversation with, but it's the one you got. So sorry. It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Where do you want to start?
Let's do... Actually, y'all can pick. What do we want to do? Pick a number. I'm realizing an ad break is running for a few seconds here. Whoops. 3? Okay.
It would be very interesting to read about these, wouldn't it? I mean, there seems to be a square-shaped entry wound in the victim's forehead. She's been sitting there for weeks, on her rocking chair, with a square hole in her skull, staring at the wall, her mouth agape.
What?
That's all you got. From the half hour you spent piecing it together, all you know is the entry wound was square-shaped. You never found the bullet. And then another body showed up, also with a square hole in his forehead.
The sequence killer?
Who knows? Those pages are missing. What next? One day you may still catch the man with the square gun.
Does anybody else have one that they want to see? We'll do one more. Pick a number. We've already done 3. Four? Okay.
Some assholes brought their couch outside and hung out on it. In the middle of the street, on the roof, on the hillside by the motorway. You know, at an unexpected location.
This is something I would do. This would be very fun.
They looked cool on it.
They looked really cool, like a rock band.
As you said here, insufferable rock and roll assholes. Young people are the worst. So anyway, you got a complaint about the damn sofa or couch, or whatever it was. They were leaving it out in all these unexpected and whimsical
That's so
locations.
funny.
They took it too, where they also took photos of themselves on it, and smoked cigarettes and drank coffee because they felt it.
I need to do this in real life. I need to do this in real
Cigarette
life.
butts, coffee cups, stupid couch. You had to clean it all up, and you did. So congratulations to you. Case solved.
Did I ever catch those guys?
No, you didn't have time for that. These notes show that you have what is called
A real goddamn job.
You don't have time to be chasing down the couch assholes. You have a real job to do. What next? Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still sags from the clipboard.
Alright, well that's cool. I also have points that I can add. Yippee! Points! I just need to figure out where I want to put them, because there's a couple of things... There's a couple of things I've been thinking about. I think I'm gonna do visual calculus. Because that's one that I've been interfacing with a lot, and I'd really like to keep up the strength there.
I'd be for the best. Alright, so we went and talked to Renee. We fumbled through all of our things. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's go back and fuck with Kuno some more. He's annoying. I can only really take Kuno moments in small bits, but I do want to figure out where the rest of his armor is, so let's see what the journal says.
Fuck does Kuno care?
What do you know about the body?
Shit, Kuno!
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor. Kuno's fuck gimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant. Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
He threw it away?
Come on. He's just pretending that he doesn't care because he's too small for the armor.
What do you mean you threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big. Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
You threw it in the sea?
That shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk.
Yeah, right.
You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate.
You mean troubadour?
Yeah, cock in boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit? Came around pretending like he cares about cows?
Interesting.
Yes, you met him at the gates. The one with the boots and the jolly smile.
You mean Manana?
Yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor.
Huh.
You're testing Kuno's...
Get lost!
Kuno doesn't fuck...
Alright. That is information! We can go talk to somebody else now. Let's go see what's up with Manana. Hi, bestie. I just want to talk to my bro. Hi, bro.
So, how'd you like our harbor?
Labor Utopia.
It's by the west of on the path leading across open plains. Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Gunnar told me you were supposed to know about the armor.
The little boy had the good on his promise.
His promise?
To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official Union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, and the cups in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock. Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
A probe into the armor. What did you
I learned
learn?
that people don't want to talk to a drunk Union man about some armor.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part.
What sort of
I did
technical
some
stuff?
research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
How does it come off?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia. Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
Nice and balanced. Some junior officers can take care of the rest.
Smart choice. It's only that one spot you need armored too. The one the bullet hits. Good luck if you go for those boots though. You'd have an easier time wresting the spurs off a boyadero than getting them off him. No problem. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way. The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
The man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
Alright. So that's a couple more things that have peeled itself open. Alright, let's see. I don't even know who to ask about the tattoos. I wonder if the jackass in the top here, the racist guy, knows anything, because he's got a bunch of tattoos too. Hi, racist man.
Your body betrays your degeneracy.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
That is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to all.
Hi! Welcome in, Mad Hog. Yes, I am very much enjoying this game. It is a good use of my time, for sure.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick. Your mouth moves, but the one who speaks is Al-Ghul. You are but a vessel for the Ghul now. Very little of yourself remains. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
Oh my god, I forgot about the ham sandwich race bit. Can we, like... run that shit back again? What do you mean ham sandwich? Hold on.
Begging for help. Attempting to pass fear for cooperation. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race.
Bro.
You gave the world eugenics.
Oh my god.
And powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft.
I love how this guy is like, yo, I fucking love white people. They invented eugenics. Hey, how about you shut the fuck up? I'm fucking losing it at this guy. He's crazy. He's off his fucking rocker.
You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Quakers. But now your ascent to the genetic summit.
I just want to ask you some questions, man.
Obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture. You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
Oh my god, I love how her portrait literally just has the guy in the background of it. Like, she doesn't even get to be a character on her own. She does not pass the Bechdel test. I don't think this is going anywhere. I don't think this guy is worth talking to. Am I able to, like, interact with these?
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso of the hanged man, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time the lines intersect,
reduces HP to 1 before trying to catch it. Oh my god.
The pattern still kind of has an ethnic feel to it, but nothing familiar for you to discover. You've gotten us gone.
Huh. Well, this guy is clearly not gonna help me talk about the tattoos, so... He's kind of too busy being racist to be useful, so... I'm just gonna go ahead and... move along here. There are some elements of this game's design that are frustrating. Let's see if this guy has anything important to say now, or anything new to say.
Right to work! Right to work! Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If Union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
Okay, you're not helpful either. Fuck you. What about you? Have you got anything important to say this time?
For something, Hunt? Oh man, that's great. God man. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
I'm so shocked that that gave me experience. Alright, fuck this guy. He's not very helpful either. What about this, like, hot guy over here, the sexy one? What's he got to say?
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind? It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out. Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's...
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
Anything else? Us lorry drivers, camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
Fair, I mean...
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
Agrabah, I'm gonna be so for real right now. I wanna be him so bad. I wanna be him so bad. I gotta be him so bad. I need to be him so bad. I need him. I need him. I need to be him. He's goals. Like, especially the way he looks. This is gonna be me eventually. I'm gonna be cool like him someday.
What's better than chasing transient pleasures? The more transient, the better. When one's ended, you can get onto the next one.
Yes, sir. That's what's
He tries
up.
his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior.
Sure, let's try it.
Ease into it. Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
Oh god. I gotta.
Cool. We all want to know each other's woes and all. But people, man, they have slippery souls.
Just like that, he slips out of your reach. It is possible the yelling didn't help.
Yeah, fair enough. I had to go for it. See about calling the doctor. It probably won't do any good, but...
You see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and...
Alright, let's pick up the radio again.
57, how may I assist you? No, and I doubt they'll get back to me before tomorrow morning. Anything else? It will take just a moment, officer.
Her voices fade out into the familiar radio static.
Gottlieb, what do you want?
He's carelessly chewing on a piece of hard candy.
Oh, it's you.
Wow.
With all the damage you've been dealing yourself with drugs and alcohol, I'm not surprised. What else? I'm not a brain doctor. Look on the bright side. You've got a whole new life now. Use it wisely.
It's hard to say if he doesn't believe you or doesn't care.
That's because you're hungover. Even the radio waves coming from your direction smell like liquor. Do you feel like your eyes are twitching too? Good. It would be an awful nuisance if your experiments with your blood pressure were to cause permanent damage to your vision. A nuisance to you, that is. And you survived it. Congratulations. Are you mobile?
Sort of, but by God does it burn in your chest.
Even better. Anything else? I wouldn't worry about that. Officers your age have coronary trouble all the time. Also, death is a natural part of life.
Man, this guy is fucking not helpful. He is not helpful at all.
What? You want me to do blood work for you again? Tell you just how bad things really are across the board? You want another rundown of everything collapsing inside your body? You want the real, honest-to-God truth? Stop drinking, eat magnesium and vitamin D. Our station is not a retirement home. We don't have the funds to deal with rock stars past their prime.
So it's political. You're being neglected because of political reasons.
Fuck.
Money is probably going to some old, oily...
And no, I don't want to hear a political commentary on the topic. In fact, I got work to do. Some idiot has glued his eyelids shut with cyanoacrylate. It looks like Mectorson.
It's not fucking cryoacrylate. It's super glue, Doc.
It's a good voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
I wonder if Sylvie has anything more to say.
Yes. Hello?
Hi, Sylvie, it's the police again.
What else do you need, detective? Well, you tried to jam it down the toilet, sir. Clogging it completely.
Oh,
After
Sylvie.
I unclogged the toilet and retrieved the paperwork, I threw it out in the trash, thinking you didn't need it.
I mean, at least she was honest.
Sorry about that. Anything else, detective?
Well, I guess that's it.
You hear the call breaking up on the other end of the radio, and then the all...
Anything else I can help you with, officer? 57.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio.
Alright. Well, that also didn't do anything. Oh, Measurehead could get it down. Well, shit, let me see if he'll actually do something for me. This game is a lot of, like, running back and forth. I apologize if it's boring to watch to a certain extent. I'm gonna go ahead and click save here, just in case.
Last we saw, your race was being... Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Simonine Islands.
Oh my god, dude, I don't care about weird race science.
When you're gone, we will build a museum.
Does he have to just go on and on and on about it, man? Be normal.
The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will stop
Jesus!
to homosexuality you call art.
I'm not subscribing to his fucking race theory. I can't believe that I would succeed. That's crazy.
So it was. You surmounted the harbor wall in a display of athletic prowess to reach my superior. Then had him give me an order. I salute your cunning
and I will remove the body from the tree with my bare hands.
Jesus.
You're so noble, Measurehead.
But while I am gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge. That someone needs to be you.
This is the uncomfortable result of not taking it on ourselves. I can live with a compromise.
Listen to your little friend. He is wise in his childlike way. His mysterious race may yet prove fierce competition to my heroic haplogroup.
Oh my god, him and his fucking... Your next bet is the union reps at Gart's bar. Cool, thank you. Hints are important, I need them.
Babe, see that they stay here the whole time.
Okay, cool. I'm not going anywhere. I'll stay put. I can do my one job for a little bit. Off goes Measurehead. Such a weird guy.
The woman's gaze follows Measurehead as he leaves.
I also love that his name is literally just like a walking homage to his stupid critical race theory bullshit. It, like, they could not have been more on the nose with naming him fucking Measurehead. Hello?
So, you guys are like cops or something? Have you ever thought that maybe things should go to shit? I'm Katya, by the way.
Hi, Katya.
Hey, that sound. He's breaking something.
Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it.
Look at you! RCM rent-a-cops! Guarding that bridge like Everott's lapdogs! Is this where it's at now? The RCM is for sale!
And who are you? What is your business here? Why are your clothes 4 sizes too small for you?
Oh, damn. Hitting him with a "that's none of your business."
A shrill laughter interrupts you, echoing across Martinez. It's Kuno. Then, the man turns to look behind him at the behemoth appearing around the corner, approaching him, walking past him.
He's back. I've never been so happy to see a racist man.
The corpse has been removed from the tree. Stand down and congratulate yourself. You have sided with Ray's victory today. Farewell, ham sandwich. You are a Union man from now on. Racists are generally not very good examples of their race. I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
The drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific ambitions. One thing, however, it is not
Hi, Fiona. This game is pretty intense, but it's good.
his large jaw.
It's got a lot of really good political commentary. I like it a lot. I've been excited to show my friends this for a while. I gotta tell him.
The size of the earlobes is not a real craniometric criteria. Everyone knows this.
Your earlobes are flawless, Jean-Luc.
Yes.
That atavistic stigmata makes pussy say yes, plenty.
Jesus Christ.
Babe, thanks. But I got this.
Alright, well, we got the body down. Yeah, I would definitely say play it, but I would not purchase it if you can avoid it, at least not at full price. The company that actually did all of the art and development of the game lost rights to it after it was published, if I remember correctly. Yeah. I'm glad you know. Still good to talk about for, like, the general group. Oh, damn.
The corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch. It's gently laid on one side.
Mr. Measurehead has done a good job. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for a field autopsy.
A field autopsy?
Yes. 1. Investigation of the scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy. 4. Transportation of the body to the morgue. We are on number 3.
Alright.
What the fuck are they on about?
Cop's gonna cut his shit up.
Don't we have someone else for this, like
No,
a doctor?
You and I are detectives. The honorary rank of detective signifies our ability to handle the entire incident chain. From autopsy to cleanup, to social work, everything.
Yes, I feel like a
You
detective.
are. Your station would not have assigned you on this case if you weren't. Now, the way I see it, it's either this, or we complete the initial interviews. We already met Evrard, that only leaves the Wild Pines representative. There's one in town, negotiating the strike. She could have information.
Yeah, let's do it.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and save before I lock in on that.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Come on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them.
Do you have another pair of gloves?
Unfortunately, no.
Need a plan.
Let's not go glove hunting, please. Let's use division of labor. I perform the anatomical side, while you take notes. Yes, you see, the field autopsy form is the one on red copier paper.
Alright.
The dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists, describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3. Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with...
That's you.
The corpse is indifferent to your scribblings, just lies there. The next box says...
KK57-0803.0815. Next, NA. Next, NA. Roughly 50.
Try 40. The damage is so extensive, it's better to err on the young side.
Approximately 42.
He nods.
Mondial.
The pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other.
Fucky fucky!
I fucking hate this kid.
Male.
Pigs can have sex!
Nor does he look male, with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
Disco Mpreg.
That fucking kid that I hate. That fucking kid that I hate. Both of these coked out morons drive me nuts. They're just obnoxious little bastards. They run around screaming or whatever.
We're still going with March 4th. 51. What else? 9. Body identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
KK57 0503 0815 listens motionless, with the cargo belt still around his neck. Only one box remains.
None. At least not after the initial examination. They'd have to have incapacitated and carried him over. This man was more than a match for untrained dogwalkers.
Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from pre-Delorian burial rites. It takes him 2 seconds to perform. Then, somewhere in Jamrock North, a small wood shed behind Rosencrantz Row, Lieutenant Nick Feuerbach puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey. It's raining outside, light drizzle. There is darkness in the shed. Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair, her silhouette bull-like against the window. Outside, Grand Coudon. The day is turning dim for Sergeant Mac Dawson. Hand extended, he approaches, to make sure she is dead more than anything else. The building is tall, 7 stories, wind-wrapped in solitude. Most of the apartments are unoccupied. This was a suicide. The other, an accident. The small one. And so, all across Jamrock, Coal City, GRIH, 42 deceased persons found today. 42 stations of breath.
Yeah, babe, you were right. The Shivers dialogue is really great. I really love this, like, existential path that I picked. This is really cool.
We should start the post-mortem.
It's, like, haunting. Yeah, no, this is really good.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodin, I think. Let's see.
See, it's happening.
Babrodin, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more.
I love how they're just sitting here just watching this autopsy.
The rest of the clothes have been removed post-mortem by scavengers in order to get to the victim's ceramic armor. Officers are in search of the missing pieces. Removal of the boots is left for processing.
It would be clever of you to omit the boots altogether, sire. If you are to keep them for yourself, as you ought to, you have deserved them more than anyone else.
I don't want to steal the boots. I feel like that would make him upset.
.100.100. The lines between the plates are in the shape of the alphanumerical. The number is purposefully concealed by the design. Tattoos. The upper torso is covered in a single, continuous tattoo, resembling a national pattern. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white. The assistant has a color photograph of the markings, to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene, using a Trigat Mini. The deceased has a cargo lashing belt around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color yellow. Length 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end.
Oh, fuck yeah. I might steal them, because armor would be nice.
Well-nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age 42. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature below freezing. Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with the age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short. Lividity is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs. Consistent with stones thrown post-mortem. Low velocity.
Fucking low velocity? You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max.
Of course he's mad that his vandalizing of a corpse didn't go as planned.
Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest, consistent with predation. Ligature mark. The steel wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the bell so we can get to the ligature mark.
I brought wire cutters.
The chain cutters.
Always good to think ahead. Now, we need to cut the belt to see the ligature mark below. Carefully, with as much precision as you can.
See, my pig is gonna fuck his head off.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
The belt is equally tight around the whole circumference of his neck, swelling over the edges like white bread rising from the yeast.
Oh, I'm so nervous about this. Oh, fuck yeah. We got it.
You sink the cutters into the knot tying the belt together. You squeeze the rubber handles together, sweat forming on your brow. Snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
I'm gonna be honest, the wording of that made it sound really pretty.
The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck.
As it ought to. This is where its grip on the curdled meat is gentlest, pulling up.
Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters. Chest is intact, normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant, pelvis intact, genitalia...
I wanna say... Let me just like look at my play history of this game real fast. At least 4 hours.
No! Let's get up and see!
I fucking knew it!
But yeah, about 4 hours, give or take a little bit. Just kind of talking to everything. I went and I talked to the leader of the strike guys. I explored pretty much the entirety of the city that I have access to at this point as well. I've been having a good time just like really taking it all in.
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury. Back is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical. There are combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip.
Bullets have bitten little pieces out of him. It must have been excruciating, especially the hip. Before you is a temple of pain that knew little tenderness in life.
In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin.
I just really liked the art, and whenever I was watching my partner Akerba play this before, I was just like really enraptured by the depth that they put in every fucking background character. I was just, oh god, I was really living it up. I've been taking my sweet time exploring, especially because I chose Shivers and I have like decent perception, so I kind of see a little bit of everything, and it's been really nice.
From wounds sustained over 2, maybe more decades, dispersal and accumulation indicates long and active combat duty.
Last item, hands.
The hand is surprisingly heavy to lift, filled with...
It's, yeah, genuinely.
Feels as though it could explode.
This whole area feels just so
You're
alive.
Repulsed, so much so you feel compelled to drop it.
Oh. Some bitch. Band. Get out of here. No bots in this shit. We're getting serious with it.
limbs are clean. No sign of injury from struggling. I was. Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Honestly, this stench is making it hard for me to think at the moment. Ooh. That's all for the external. Well done. What next? I'm afraid we can't continue before we've gone through both the external and internal examination first, thoroughly. Central nervous system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
Of
Bye.
course, there is a moral to be
Thanks for
drawn from
hanging
it.
out.
A moral to this story.
Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth, not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it, gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Purge fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous.
Yeah, jack that fucker off!
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Unremarkable. Respiratory system.
Oh, okay. Also, don't forget, Fee, you are a moderator in my chat.
Oral cavity shows no lesions.
God,
The victim
my
has
dumbass
received
read that as no lesbians.
Possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen. Hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and mouth.
No scream, no sigh of relief rises from the darkness inside. It's humid there. Sickly sweet air, unlike anything living. You feel like you're about to throw up again, straight in that mouth of his. No, you don't. You can keep it in.
Yeah!
Anything.
Let's fucking go! Dude, the voice acting is fucking phenomenal too. It's absolutely spectacular.
You manage to suppress the contractions trying to enter your stomach. All it takes is concentration. Through it, you see nothing but darkness. More meat and darkness.
Oh, for banning people, you click on their name and then like it'll open up a little page where you should just have a block button there. Or a ban button and a report button.
Mute silence as always.
Hemorrhaging present in mucus. Hepatobiliary, NA. Ah, are you a hepatobiliary expert? Neither am I. That's it. Same for toxicology and serology, NA. Cardiovascular. The body exhibits lividity in the lower extremities, feet, hands, and neck, visually consistent with the hanging.
Dude, having like a layout or a lineup that is of motherfucking podcasters as the voice acting is crazy.
Gastrointestinal. Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
Keep the voila.
What's next on the list? Let's see. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one too. Head, chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted. And your opinion, officer? Agreed. Next injury? So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury, a stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. The perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem.
At maximum velocity, fucko!
Has confessed to causing it at
Oral
maximum
cavity shows no lesbians. The victim never knew the joy of taking another woman into her mouth. Real.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man.
Right. Next, a dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck, with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured, the cervical column intact. I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark, 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing on the neck.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks to the side. The ring around his neck is visible.
That's it. We have established cause of death. It's not much, and it leaves much to be questioned. But it's a start.
Dude, Kuno is so fucking obnoxious.
Let's wrap this up.
He drives me insane.
Autopsy over.
I just, his voice just gets me so much. I also have a distaste for children, but that's a different story entirely. This particular kid is just a bitch. Alright, let's wrap this over.
I need a copy of that autopsy form. Then I will drive him to Faubourg. For processing.
You tilt your head, also looking at the corpse. I'm sure we didn't get everything. There's always something.
Let's try it, because we can try it again.
You run your hands over the victim's cold body, his limbs, his torso with its swollen organs. You pull down his breeches. Marbling is present around the crotch. The penis has shrunk, falling halfway back inside him. There is nothing mysterious or noteworthy.
Gross!
Can't get enough of that dick.
Can you stop calling me an F-slur?
Do you think we missed something?
Straight people aren't allowed to do that.
Okay, well, we are in livor mortis here. He is disintegrating. We need to refrigerate. If you want for this task to slow, it would have to be...
Fuck are you looking at, Beano, man? You want a piece of the Kuno? Wanna get fucked?
Only if all else fails. This is one task we cannot sideline. With every hour, whatever we are looking for.
Alright, so I gotta go to ask Gerard if I can use his fridge for a dead body.
Can I help you?
Seem to be in need of a fridge.
Yes. For the dead body. You want to put a dead corpse into my fridge, right?
Correct him.
Yep, that's the gist of it.
I have a fridge, and you're not putting it here.
Why?
Because this is a culinary establishment, not a morgue. I can't believe you even asked me.
It would only be for...
Lieutenant, you too? You're asking too? No, the answer is no. I will not turn this place into some kind of macabre circus.
Let's go talk to the frit clerk.
That's so fucking funny. Oh my god. The way that he just loses his shit at Kim for also asking. He's like, are you fucking for real with me right now? He's had enough. Hi, Chica.
Is this about the questions again? Because
you have a fridge.
Right behind you.
Right, this is a fridge. Wicked. I need to store a corpse there.
You're joking, right?
Nope, I'm not joking. I need to store the corpse of a hanged man in your fridge.
Okay. It wouldn't even fit, you know.
Now that I'm looking at it, maybe a glass-doored fridge in a public grocery store isn't the best option for storing a corpse.
Right. Plus the fridge is too small anyway.
Okay.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a
Oh wait, what's the... I don't think I need that.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Is this for sheet?
Oh, that's the tear machine.
I understand now. Thank you. I don't actually know what that is, but I'm just gonna pretend like I do because I don't. I'm good. No, yeah, he is completely right to be pissed about it. Don't get me wrong. However, that's kind of annoying. We need to find that person too. Kuno might. What do you, oh, I don't want to ask Kuno about storing a dead body in the fridge in his shack. But that's what it's telling me to do. It's telling me to ask him. Okay.
You missed a good show before. A kid came by and completely fucked the tree to pieces.
He fucked the tree up! Fucked it good! It was porno!
By the way,
I gotta stop calling things
it's a
porno.
racial slur.
By the way, Kipped is a racial slur. Total retards use language like that. Congratulations, Kuno, you just made yourself a retard.
Stop choking, Kuno! The faggot has got you in a chokehold!
Kuno's not fucking choking.
Alright, simmer down. I think we all learned our lesson.
Power now. He doesn't give a shit about kips and retards. Fuck did you want anyway? You got your fuck back down?
Yeah, let's have a normal conversation.
Pig o' naught. The fuck do you want with it? Good call, Pigmeister.
I need a fridge to stash a body.
Good thing you asked the Kunmeister. Kuno knows a fridge.
Perfect for freezing. Oh my god. Good fucking lord. He put what in the fridge? I know at least 3 trans women who would love that. But I don't think... I don't know, man. I thought you would. Where is it?
Bacon Man's in a rush. But what's in it for the Kuno? What's the return on Kuno's investment?
Kuno's a poor kid from a poor neighborhood. Say your job is on the line. He'll sympathize.
The fuck are you doing right now? The fuck is this shit?
Oh,
Don't
damn.
pay attention to him. Just keep...
It's not that dramatic.
Kuno's never seen anything so lame. Listen, pig. If you were Kuno, the fuck would you care? Stop shitting yourself in front of the Kuno.
Why don't we go pester some other kids now?
Kuno doesn't fucking...
Damn. Well, that was a bad outcome. He did say to talk to us to some other kids, so I guess we'll just...
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close. Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
She means it. The fear is real.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Child, converse with me.
Was the case they gave me.
Okay, well... My beloved said to talk to the revolutionary at the bar, so that's what we're gonna do. I don't remember who that was, though. Was it this guy?
The worker is in a deep slump.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm not to day 2 yet. Is there, like, a passing time thing that I can do? Can I, like, sleep or something? Or should I just keep going? I have the ability to level another point up, I think, so what's the one I need for this?
The worker is in a deep slumber.
Physical instrument is the skill I would need. Oh, and I still have another one too. The build so far. I had several points to do at the time.
Hear that? Magnesium. That's what you're lacking. The lack of magnesium.
You can read books at the library or just keep on exploring. Okay. Thank you.
The magnesium levels in your blood are dangerously low. It's about the low magnesium levels and not the high alcohol levels. Yes, and it's critical.
So I need to maggot sideways?
You're practically devolving into a fish due to the lack of magnesium in your bloodstream. Maggot sideways? What are you talking about? You need to maggot up. You've probably had 2 heart attacks and a minor stroke already, and the only prescription is insane amounts of magnesium. 1 stroke? Don't be so modest. He's having one right now. Yes, if you want to live, you need to evolve. You need to transcend the carbon barrier. Just remember, it's not the alcohol, and it's certainly not the dextroamphetamine.
I'm not gonna go do meth!
It's the lack of magnesium and excess of coffee. You should stop drinking coffee. It wreaks havoc on your gastrointestinal.
They really want Mammons to do meth so bad.
The worker is in a deep slumber.
Let's do it.
There is only
Yeah!
one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber.
Just a primordial scream.
Yelling man.
You're alive?
What? No, he was just sleeping. What do you want, officer?
Tell me about the
What's
white.
name of my employer?
He doesn't sound too enthusiastic about this.
How's that going?
How's it going?
Aw, Eepy sleepy.
Haven't you noticed what's going on outside?
Of course, it's a total madhouse.
Then you understand the gist of it. We would all be better off without the employers and their employment.
For one, I can get some goddamn shut-eye. Right to sleep, I say.
See, what about that dead body in the yard?
Yeah, what about it?
You seem cool with that. Do you have any of these hanging from the trees here?
You know, people die here every day. Someone's found in a ditch, another one falls in a manhole, a third one gets eaten by stray dogs. If someone has decided to die on top of a tree, then how is it my concern?
Someone has to look into it. Looks like I'm that someone. Tell me what you know.
I can tell you this. Trouble's ahead.
You have a pretty solid feeling that the man's not just mouthing off. He's strong, but even...
They say your guy was a killer. Your tree man. He has friends, same as him, killers. There's only one thing they know well. How to wreak havoc.
You're saying things might get violent
You
around
heard
here?
what I said. Draw your own conclusions. That's all I
Hi,
know.
Jester.
And I prefer to keep it this way.
Thanks for the lurk. Love you, homie.
The lieutenant gives you a little nod, then makes a note in his blue notebook. So Union people think he was a killer, he thinks. Even sleepy hair. This doesn't help a lot, but it's something. Good work, detective.
I'm just a puppy. Wah.
Indeed. Help yourself to some. Wait. No. Oh, it's empty. Sorry about that, pal.
I'm gonna let bro sleep. I'm just a puppy. was making the little Pikmin noise. Okay, am I able to pay this guy enough yet?
Can I help you? Yes. Have you got it? A lot. For the room and broken window? 100 real. Like what?
Okay, so... Find a fridge without talking to anyone.
The man ponders his cooking. The man keeps shaking his head.
I don't think he understands, officer. We need to find some other way to make ourselves clear.
Oh, no. Body no fit fridge. Fridge more.
Oh, he's finally talking!
No. I know.
Okay, we have our answer. It won't fit.
That was cute. I'm very proud of my noise range. Alright. -1 composure. Magnesium-based life form, but I like the shivers. They're useful. Need to find a refrigerator. There's gotta be somewhere cold that I can just put stuff that I missed before. Like a refrigerator truck or something. Yeah, I'll take one. You can access a bunch of abandoned buildings behind the curtain in the bookstore. Alright, now I just need to remember where the bookstore's at. So I remember going there. There's like a little kid in front of it. I think it's down here somewhere. No. God, the soundtrack for this game is just so unbelievably wonderful. Where's the fucking child? To the left. Okay, so I was going the wrong way. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay. Thank you. I want to go behind the curtain. Gotta get behind the curtain.
The curtains, tattered with age and covered.
I'm just gonna pull them open.
As you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers. Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
Oh my god.
The curtains do seem frail suddenly. Not robust enough to contain a...
I don't care. You can't stop me. No. I'll open them.
Please just talk to me, officer. Come here and let's talk this through before you decide to do anything extreme.
Lies. Rip them open, we say. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang... You see a dimly lit room.
I warned you. You're unleashing forces beyond your understanding.
I don't give a shit about the forces beyond my own understanding. I'm good. Vaguely androgynous portrait of a man. Yeah.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked. What if...
This is fascinating. We've encountered our first religious standpoint, I think. Ow! Ow.
Ow. Shoot. Whose moronic idea was it to just run through the door? Don't you know that things like that hurt?
Oh god. Oh god. That really wasn't the best idea.
This looked pretty intense and painful.
Oh, he cares.
What is going on there? Are you really trying to break down the back door? I warn you, don't tempt the spirits, officer. Don't tempt the spirits, or you'll damage the holy wards on the door.
It barely looks like you've done any damage to the door, however. It's still locked. Only an echo. No one is there. That's right. Take in your surroundings. You need to have a solid ground and a proper posture if you want to succeed. Steady breathing. Solid core. You've got this. With one shoulder forward, you're ready to smash into the door like a battering ram. The room is dimly lit and littered with old barbershop rubbish, but the path to the door is clear. It's made of a solid block of wood, but it has stood there for ages. The hinges are old and coated with a carmine layer of rust. It should be doable.
Let's do it again. Please don't hurt yourself. Oh my god. Ow! Doing it with your already broken shoulder. That's fucking brutal.
Ow. Shoot. Who's
Are you alright?
What is going on there? I warn you.
It barely looks like you've done anything.
Okay. Well, I can't open the door yet.
Yes?
Okay. I need to acquire heals of some sort. And also $100. How am I gonna get more money in this scenario? Oh, what's this? I haven't been back here yet. Oh, a bird. And a boat. And some packages. Lots of things I can interact with back here. I definitely haven't been here yet. That paint isn't spilled, that's intentional.
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C. Ask away, pigman, but I don't promise to answer.
The lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms. Hatred, disgust, it's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her.
Oh,
You
okay.
should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet.
Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to us on. Watch your back, Ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
What an interesting voice. I liked that one a lot. Oh, this is such a pretty area.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good evening, officers. I'm Joyce. Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
What gave us
glad to see you
away?
here.
Oh man, I didn't hit the right button.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will, gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild
You seem
Pines.
rich. Can I have
That's
some
what you
money?
want to say, but look at that lady. Take a gander. Why, yes. Tucked away under that sturdy green raincoat, almost rustic in its simplicity, a silk shirt and matching scarf around her gentle throat, while dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry, wealth and all its possibilities. These are the kind eyes of the rich man that seem to say everything is possible.
Yeah, so.
Now look at you, you misery-clad simian, barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes. A scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead, and your underwear feels uncomfortable. You're poor, poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too.
I'm a goddamn working man. I'm not ashamed to shake this leech for some dough.
You think your little communism protects you from this feeling? No. The more demeaning it is to grovel at her feet.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
You know anything
As
about the
man who was killed.
tattoos?
I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
Fine, let's return to
Better
it
not tie
later.
the force to quite a few things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41, Detective Dubois. I'm afraid Harry doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
You're telling me he knew the whole time? You're telling me he knew the whole time? I could have just asked him? You know what? I'm just gonna hope. I'm just gonna let this slide for now. We'll touch on this later. I'm sure.
Oh, and what happened to yours, Detective? I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
Yes.
I can't hear you, darling. Speak up, please.
It's possible after a night of heavy drinking I lost my all memory of my life and the world.
Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia? I don't even know how to respond. I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial...
Of course. But before we do, officers, let me be perfectly clear. The situation is extremely volatile. The sooner we can speak about this lynching business, the better for all of us. This reality. No, but please, a little context. We're not in such a hurry. Ah, yes, the episode. Sounds like an acute case of encephalopathy, now that I think of it.
Don't be phased, madame. He functions perfectly well. He only needs a lowdown on all of reality.
We may be here a while then. Ask away, officer. I'll help however I can.
All right, we're in. I know these all look good, but begin with the first, okay?
We're in Martinez, baby. Martinez is a district of Revachol. A very small district tucked away near the industrial harbour, north of the 881 and Jamrock. You would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten, even. Shelled to smithereens during the Revolution. It has its charms, just not this time of year. Revachol? Revachol is what you call a city. The great kind. History detective. They built this city to resolve history. Our part in it, at least. Our centuries. They say it's where the terrible questions of our time will be answered. The tensions are highest, the fault lines deepest. By that I mean conflicts. Ideological conflicts. The stuff of men. We are standing on a fertile, self-sufficient island able to sustain up to 200 million people in the middle of the Insulindic Ocean, the world's connective tissue. It's where the money is. Oh, we're quite a way off. About 22 kilometers from the center of the world. That soldering iron is the Bank of the World building. The bottom floors are Insiacom. Coalition government, Insulindian Mission Command.
Silence. She lowers her hand. The water, the light. It's as though you're seeing it for the first time. There is no recognition, only the immensity of the sea and the cold radiating from it. She observes your eyes scanning the horizon, then breaks the silence, slowly. This is one thought you need to complete. Where are you?
Was there something else you wanted to know? I remember something about a lowdown.
This has been informative. Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure my memory-impaired partner has many more questions to ask, about even more fundamental aspects of reality. Might I suggest not asking them all right now? Ma'am, Messier will be here later too, and tomorrow. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Absolutely. My commitment here is long-term.
It's better not to eat all your candy at once.
Huh. What an interesting way to handle that.
Indeed. I'm always at your service. Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know. What we do, the Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there?
She's genuinely such a
Those are the
sweetheart.
shipping side of things.
She's so kind. I don't know if I could handle answering all these weird questions if I was in her shoes. I think I would crack under
And that is
pressure.
the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms. I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
A billion?
Wow.
20 billion is a large number, but the conglomerate employs 72,000 people. They all need to be paid. Then there are capital improvements,
Oh my god.
interest payments.
She's kind of just a little sweetheart. I love her.
Conglomerate the size
I
of
love
the
her.
Wild Pines is like a
She's also
shark.
very pretty.
If it stops moving, it will die. Then what becomes of those 72,000 families? It's a tremendous responsibility.
She nods.
Of course, Detective. Take care.
Hey. Psst. Psst. Hey, yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
Again?
Yes, you're ready to start building communism again. You've built it before. They've built it before. Hasn't really worked out yet. But neither has love. Should we just stop building love, too? Good. We need tender men like you building gargantuan communism. Word on the street is it's going to be 10,000 times larger than any communism previously attempted by human beings. Is that right?
How come there's a word on the
Keep saying
street?
things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impale all people who have more than 25 real in their pockets, literally murder all human beings regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff.
Oh, that sounds like me.
Funky style. Very funky. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
Roll up your sleeves and start building communism.
Oh yeah. Get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready.
What? Firing squads?
Too late to back out now. You can't make an omelette without breaking a few million eggs.
Sure, fuck it. Hell yeah. I can be a fucking communist. I'm very interested in that. Okay, so I need to find my badge. I wonder if there's more places around the Whirling in Rags that I could look that I haven't seen yet. Because I'm sure it's something like that. I should also check the pawn shop and see if they have my gun. Because I do remember seeing one of those somewhere. Have a good walk, bye! Alright, where is that pawn shop that I saw? Not there. Probably down here somewhere.
There are clothes inside.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first hand, buy second hand. Keep the economy moving.
Something cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek, a windbreaker. Practical, and yet it may deaden your senses to the world around you. Possibly because of the awful typeface.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
Nah, I like my shivers. I don't want to get rid of the shivers. I've decided that they're useful to me. Oh, did I look at this trash can over here yet? Oh shit. Hell yeah.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback. Why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse? A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say Faln.
Oh, that's the Headless Faln Rider. There's been a lot of interest in that particular figurine. I had to hide it so it wouldn't fall into the wrong hands.
He doesn't elaborate on these wrong hands. It's unlikely that he ever will.
I've heard about it. I've heard the Headless Faln Rider rides a headless bull.
Yes, there are several competing versions of the story, but I believe this figurine is a more canonical representation. The Headless Faln Rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head. 50 cents. Bargain priced. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it, or something. That part of the story has many interpretations.
I still haven't even gotten enough money to pay my bills so I can sleep, so... I gotta figure out how to come up with that amount of money.
It's not often that I see officers from the Yard. What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law enforcement.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from. It keeps me entertained.
He's well composed, but underneath it you sense psychedelic processes bubbling. Some kind of drug, maybe. Entertained? He might be high. If he is, okay, he definitely is high. Whatever it is, you've probably done it, and many other things besides. But you can't cut through the jump.
Let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling? I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment. Another time, perhaps. Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you
Oh my god, he pawned his own fucking gun? This guy really went through it.
What? Sold? The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another. Alert.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions, the unhealthy kind. She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her.
It was Kuno.
Truth
Kuno's
be told,
girlfriend.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it? You're right that she could cast aspersions on the Force. We have to find her.
Of course.
Alright, I know what to do now. I've gotta go fucking kick that little kid's ass. And no wonder she was so fucking scared of me earlier. She has my goddamn gun! It had to be her. Hey, brat. Give me my fucking shit back.
I'll die before I squeal, pig. What's this kid shit? Fucking mind games.
Get the fuck out of here,
I'll die before I squeal, pig. Stay away from me, pig.
Come on, tell me.
Squeal, pig. I come from the woods, good Davidu. You don't want to go there with me. You don't want to see what I've seen.
Don't be traumatizing it.
I'll die before I squeal, pig. You don't want to...
You can still see the top of...
I'll die before I squeal.
Okay, so... what about their little hideout? Let's see... what's this? That money is good. Oh, I could go up here. Didn't do that before, I don't think. Oh yeah, wait, I have. What's that? I go in here? Yeah. Is there anything to see in here though? No. At least not as far as I can see. Do they seriously not have my shit anywhere? Really annoying, because I feel like they would have... she had to be the one to take it. What about
about the Kuno again. Do you have anything to say about it?
Okay? So? North Jamrock, Kuno meant everything north of 881. The rooster fucked Kuno's words up. Kuno doesn't do south, doesn't fuck with the Madre.
Kuno sent your fat ass running around like jello.
Look, pig, Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno played you. That happened. Now you and Kuno should move on. What is this? Trying to be cool with your new asshole? Kuno was just being nice to you. You got fucked bad. Now limp the fuck out of here. After this shit, you better have something real interesting to say if you want to stay in Kuno's face.
Yeah, real interesting.
The fuck about it? Just a couple of...
Yeah, you...
Kuno's
End of conversation. Very strong.
probably climbed. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. I don't know. Mesk or I don't know. Kuno gives this info out on a Kuno's fuck.
End of conversation. Very
Your test.
Get lost.
Kuno
Okay.
doesn't fucking care.
I don't think it's these kids, but who else is a child here? Because it does have to be a kid, right? Here we go. There's a bunch of dudes here. A lot of people here.
Can I help you?
Not him. Can I talk to you? No.
Hello again, sweetie.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives. You see a heavy.
Okay. So I guess I just have to figure out what to do in the meantime here. Let's take a look at my journal again.
Yes? What do you want to know? Ah, yes. The case 3 days ago, during that time, a security... They didn't identify them. There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The Dock Workers Union is the de facto police in Martin. That's right. No, it's...
The lieutenant adjusts.
You mean like a brief? Do you want me to brief you again? There's no reason to wing anything. If you didn't get the brief, that's okay. I did. 3 days ago, during that time, the victim had been stripped. Okay then. Was there... Good.
Look at you. It's because you're a failure. They sent you to Slight, Precinct 57. Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late wearing piss-stained disco garb. You weren't sent here to win.
I've considered it. I don't think I can say one way or another. I do think it's somewhat unlikely, though. I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win. Safe? No. But you're old. You've made it this far. Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But it's there. So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even if they did, they are in for a surprise. Excuse me? You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide. I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically. They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers. I don't know. Containers contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
Oh, hey, a little talk box.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center. Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't want to talk to you. Silence. No one answers your call. This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it.
Yeah, I agree.
This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
An off-key melody starts.
Kuno, please stop calling here. I don't have time for your stupid game. Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were... But the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So I can't help you. Please don't call here again. Thanks.
A single beep indicates you ring. What an ominous name for a hair salon. Doesn't bode well for anyone's hair. Just seeing the words Andro Orlando gets your hackles up. Its very existence is a
Oh my
threat
god.
to your masculinity.
This guy's so fragile.
Say nothing of your hair. All you hear is static. You ring the doorbell.
I want something
Looks like someone
important.
has you wait for a minute. You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver, but isn't saying anything.
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric. Have you come to place an order?
She sounds almost antique, as if her voice was being played off an old wax cylinder. A receiver must not be working properly.
My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
Sorry?
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice here.
It's a woman, and she knows you. Your heart beats faster.
Michelle, just please.
Sounds like a ghost. Wind blows through your clothes and you feel detached from your surroundings. Inside the building, a cold memory hangs.
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care. Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
This is so fascinating.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget.
She sounds like she's about to cry. The cold is deep under your skin, as if you were talking to someone who's 100 years away, somewhere inside the building, Water is flooding the cellar floor. She doesn't answer. Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay. Another seagull passes by. It's getting cold standing here, staring at the silent call box.
It must have been some kind of faulty wiring. We should maybe stop playing with this doorbell. It looks ancient.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. Silence. Silence.
God, I want to do that again, but I'll come back to it later. That was interesting. There's a fucking ghost. I don't remember if he's the one who's got it. Oh, I can't even access that again. Fuck! I need a fridge to hide a body, man! Need a fridge to hide a body, man!
Hello again, officer.
Never mind, you don't have a fridge. Does this guy have a fridge?
Looking for something, Aunt? Come.
Fridge with no assistance. Yeah, I don't know how that happens. My door is almost entirely shut right now, too. It's so funny. What's this?
The lights are so pretty when it gets dark. A fridge? You mean like the Ice Bear fridge? Man, that's scary.
Ice Bear fridge?
Yes, like a bear, but white. There's a fridge below the building in the basement, with red glowing eyes. I went back there once, behind the bookstore. Mum doesn't want me to go there anymore. Not that I want to. It was pretty scary. Yes. She can be pretty strict. You're right about that. I don't really know what to say. You could try sneaking in. I'm sorry, sir. I really don't know.
Fuck yeah.
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running. Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
There is stress and unease behind these words. She's reciting etiquette.
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go... Exactly, but we've been doing fine so far. They shouldn't be, but they seem real. Anyhow, they say that these grounds are doomed for businesses. Of course, sir.
Oh, I feel bad for just, like, wrecking that little girl's day, but... Please, bitch.
You've hurt yourself now. I told you not to mess around back there. What are you even trying to accomplish, you fool? You're only making things worse. Stop it. Be compelled to look at the books. Go to them. A fridge? No, I don't know anything about a fridge. Aren't you interested in books?
For whatever reason, she's lying to you about the fridge. Seems like you have to find your own...
Goodness, you were already doing good, browsing the shelves. Why'd you stop? Don't you feel compelled? Go, go. Get back there. The books await you.
She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
Cursed? Who said that? Annette? I will have a word with her. This place is not cursed. It has a robustly magnetic energy. Good for commercial activity. My business is thriving, sir. Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl? Wonderful. Did you talk to her? Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled
Oh my
were you to
God.
buy books after talking with her? My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette. You must be kidding. There's nothing like that happening. Good, sir. What does a young child do with money anyway? No, I save it for her, as a fund. She's securing her financial future out there. Indeed. Are we done with the jokes now?
Yes, we've had quite enough fun here. Right.
The woman before you.
Okay. But I have got to get in there.
These shelves are overburdened with books from.
Oh, crime. You're a police officer, apparently.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens.
Yeah, I've got no idea.
A small mountain of colorful board an endless variety of sourcebooks, law book. There's also a large hardbound books in a board game section. Who wants to read books? There's a box that says Wirral, 3rd edition mega setting supplements module. The side panel notes a fantastique adventure board game. New maps and miniatures. A sticker on it displays 25 real. Nonsense for anemic Beano clods.
Dude, why is he such a jerk about nerds? You are a nerd, you're literally a cop. Wonder if there's a better way to sneak in there. I don't know what could make me strong enough to get through that door either. Or if there's anything I can access for healing right now. Oh, that's great.
The tear machine stands in the corner.
It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like, you need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out, so feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are.
Yeah, and I can't buy the raincoat. That's not going to do anything for me.
A small cabin.
Just ask me if you need anything from St. Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma. Okay, here. I hope St. Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Nice. If I lose another point, I will be able to heal them. So I can try this a few more times. Oh, I can't go in there anymore because it's nighttime. What the fuck am I gonna do? I can't believe they're both still out here.
The man is deep. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
I thought we decided to leave it to processing. Let's not turn this into some kind of circus.
Oh, I can't get back in there. I can't talk to anybody but the bartender.
Can I help you? Yes. Have you got it? A lot. For the room and broken window. A lot. For yes.
You see a heavy the door does not.
It sucks that I can't talk to anybody new in here yet. Like, there's all these people. Oh, I can talk to the bald guy now. Oh. Thanks again for not saying anything.
The worker is in a deep slump.
I guess we could see if anything else is different at night. As we're kind of stuck playing through that whole time period here.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph.
Hola, Wandering Man. Oh.
Yeah. I think part of the important thing is just to kind of click on everything and kind of explore where you can.
The already familiar cold touch of plastic will...
Here we go. Here's more area I can choose to explore. Oh, there's a thing that I haven't seen.
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marsh and Arrête are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block. Marsh. On. Arrête. Off. With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
I think I might have just unlocked a new thing.
And with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down. The harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose has been fulfilled. The rusty control panel grows warm to the touch, then grows cold. It is finished.
I can't see how that was worth the wreckers, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
The crane does not return to its original position. It does not move at all. Before you stands a cargo container.
You do? Because I don't. There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one? You just picked one out because you wanted to interact with a cargo container. We are not here to interact with containers.
No reply. You attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some...
I don't think I would like to do anything like that at the moment. My morale is low, and I currently have nothing to reinstate it. The rope again. That guy from before.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair. Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and effort.
I still don't like this guy.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Yes, thank you for the hot tip regarding your lost gun, Harry. My men have indeed factored in that you pawned it. Now please, let the professionals do their job. Kick back, Harry, relax. I have great guys on this. You focus on what's important. Building our relationship for the good of Martinez. Damn it, Harry. That's exactly what it means. I'm only kidding, of course.
He is not.
Of course. I understand. We help you, you help us.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
Oh, hell yeah. Hi, Phoebe. Also, I hate this guy and I know he's lying.
We're all trying to do what's best for Martinez. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I helped you get the body down. And I'm helping you find your gun. I'm not a jealous guy. If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization. I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret. Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Evrart doesn't mind.
It is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it? It was nice telling him about her right now. This is weird. Not nice weird, but okay.
My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbour. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them. Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you.
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container.
Of course. Let us dispatch with a... My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
I think the odds of that are very low.
So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently my sources were wrong. However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out. With my big fat folder.
Oh.
Words flow like a river of honey from his lips.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
Oh, fuck
As you
yeah.
look at the folder, Evrart covers it with his hand and pets it. He's hiding it from you because it's not a real RCM folder. It's just another one of those brown folders you saw in the file cabinet.
Okay, Harry, you got me. This is from the Census Bureau, not the RCM. Those Census Bureau people are absolutely corrupt. You should do something about them.
He got the name from the Census Bureau, and everything else from your actions here in Martinez.
Yes, Mr. Kitsuragi from the Census Bureau. Like I said, now I'm actually a very busy man, so is there anything else I can do for you, Harry?
That means he doesn't really know anything about you. A pity. The mystery of you.
Yes, that's what I said. Try to keep up, okay? Let's move on. A fantastic change of heart, Harry. Go talk to Manana down by the gates. Just open one little door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door. That's it. Anything else we should discuss? See you soon.
I don't know what I just fucking got myself into because I haven't played this in a while. Oh, the basement door with the lady. Yeah, okay. I'm alright with being rude to her. See. Unlocking a door, smiley face. Why do I feel like you're saying that to be, like, foreboding to me right now? At least I definitely know the fridge now. Okay, no, I cannot come down here. Yeah, but the game says that I will not be fine without it.
The chair is is not as austere as the rest of the booth. A thin grey pillow is attached to the seat. Secure. The drawers are empty, save for old timesheets and receipts. You take the painkillers. They are yours now. Oh boy, where to start? Maybe this was a bad idea.
Well, hey.
You stand and exit.
I've got stuff for my morale now. Let's fucking go. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, was there anything in here?
The file cabinet stands steady. The
Close the drawer. Get me out of here. Alright. I have a good idea now of what to be doing. There we go. Wait, I could go in there this whole time?
A lorry stuck. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia. The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor,
oh my god,
and purity are glued to
measure head.
The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy. Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
There he
Bros.
is, in front of Peter, smoking nervously, hoping it's over. He was acting tough before. This probably scared him a bit. Who knows when it will come in handy? A slightly scared, racist lorryman.
Huh. Interesting. I thought that was the basement door. Is it not? Oh wait, no, the basement door is gonna be in this building. So I can't get into there until tomorrow. Oh, a bag. Now I can start picking up all the bottles. And getting some fucking money so I can have a place to sleep.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Well, now I just gotta do a little garbage exploration adventure here. Who out here on the hunt? Holy shit!
Hey, bitch.
Are you trying to sneak up on me?
Apparently,
Pig's come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out. Then why are you sneaking up on me like that? It's not a good idea to scare me, pig. Not a good idea at all. Trying to
You have my gun, and I fucking know it's you. The basement.
this must be it. The royal lion, Guillaume's kitten. This knocker will last a lifetime and then some.
That's probably the door Efrat mentioned. We still need to get the key from this manana first, though.
Okay. Well, now I know where that is. Yay, a bum hat!
The spread pattern of these bullet holes makes your chest ache. Your breath grows heavier. You peer into the faded marks in the stone. They peer back like an endless row of tiny black holes. Sweat starts trickling down your brow. Your chest feels tight looking at them. It's closing in, caving in, ever tighter.
You okay there? You were looking pale there for a second. What are you looking at? Remnants from the revolution. These are over half a century old. Perhaps a crime of a sort ages ago, but no, these do not warrant an investigation. Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Should we go?
Interesting. Can I go in here?
There must be another way into the building.
It's been a week and now they show up?
Hello? What the fuck was that? Oh my god! I'm clipping that. Holy fuck.
I can't get involved in this.
Can I go in? Can I go in here?
There must be another way into the building.
Yeah, that was a real thing that happened, I guess.
So much for a quiet smoke. It's been a week and now they
Can I go in here?
There must be another way into the building.
It's been a week and now they should have quit.
Hello?
Can I go in here?
There must be another way into the
Okay,
building.
I've gotta fucking mute this clip so it doesn't keep...
Hey, what's that noise down there?
That was fucking insane. Oh my god. What just happened, dude? I've gotta fucking send this to her.
And now they show up?
Okay. Hey man.
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following.
Yeah, that was fucking crazy.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
Oh my god. Handsome.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
It's the god of cigarettes and youth. Ask him if he's got anything to spare. Don't let him go.
Oh my
This
god.
could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Fucking insane.
Apologies, but this is my last one.
The god himself has denied you absolution.
Absolution? I don't know that brand, but I'm pretty sure you can get Astras at the Frit. I'm not sure that's a good idea. As you wish. Is it really that important?
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run. I can tell that you finally got him down. Thank you. It was quite a disturbing sight, even by Martinet's standards.
What were you doing last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you? No, not you. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Last week? I don't know. Look.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
This guy's suspicious.
I had a friend over. It was my Sunday friend.
A Sunday friend? How intriguing. He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. Under the dull and darkening sky, the neighboring windows stand silent.
This guy is clearly gay. Just,
Someone hides behind a curtain. Those...
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
Martin Martinez? Good local name. Let's go with that.
No. We won't. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Put a shot.
Time to bring out your secret charm. Tears and begging.
Trash?
Please don't go. I'll even stop smoking inside.
Listen, I really have to go. Good luck with the investigation.
Huh. That's an interesting character. I'm going to assume he's gay.
He's gone. No point in running. Tenement, he could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case. There has to be a way of getting inside the building. Once we found a way in, we can ask around for his apartment.
Okay, I've discovered another thing to get into. Let's go this way. So I can't get into this basement, right?
This must be the Royal Lion.
That's probably the door, Eva.
Manana, that's right. Can I get into the greenhouse by any chance? No, sad. Alright, let's go. Wait. Could have sworn I saw an interactable over there.
Trying to sneak up on me.
There's some more bottles.
There's a pile of
You like sunglasses, officer?
You see two lowly, defeated.
I can see you would taste
A pair of found.
those sneakers, mister.
Only that these ones.
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Then look at them again. These are the premium lifestyle sneakers, officer. No way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Low-fi socialist junk. No, officer. You're a high-class policeman who accepts nothing less than the best. Lucky for you. Well, but see, they are the pedestal for my sneakers. If I let go of the speakers, where will the sneakers go? I can't leave premium lifestyle sneakers on the ground. If, on the other hand, you wanted to buy the sneakers too, I could maybe...
Man, this guy's a fucking scammer. More garbage. Thank you. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces fast, and I'm homebound. Winnie, 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 winnie. Winnie, 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 winnie. I'm an American man and I eat garbage. Let's see how much money I make from all these cans I just picked up. Mwahaha.
The tear machine stands in the corner. Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a... Do you know what you should do with that money?
I am not going to be doing that. I need to make $100 so that I can spend the night in a room next time, because I'm definitely not going to be able to do that now. We are racking up that money though. Okay, so some of the trash just isn't gonna do me any good. Huh. Alright, let's see. I look more and more like a hobo every time I put new clothes on. Try talking to her from right in front of her again, maybe?
I'll die before I squeal, pig. Stay away from me.
Yeah, no.
The trash containers. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Okay,
The
yeah.
container sounds a muffled gong.
There's no garbage I can pull out of there, which is a shame.
can I help you? Do I have a shaker in my hand? Am I smiling? Because I'm not a
Play it calm. This man needs to understand you need a drink to help the community.
Oh, well, in that case, let me pour you a nice, big, refreshing marinella. Do you want that out of a glass or a pineapple? Don't be an imbecile. I'm not going to serve you a marinella. I have work.
Oh, fuck you too, man. There's not really anybody new to talk to so far.
You see a heavy steel. The door does.
Oh, he has something to say.
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year. You should take care of that, then. Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the streets. We'll figure something out.
Thank God. Oh, they're giving me a bit of a way out, finally. Gosh.
Can I help you? Yes. Have you got it? Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
I understand your predicament as the manager. However, I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking, and... I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment. Good luck trying to use it. All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key before your guest key will open the lock. Not until you bring me the money.
Okay. I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here.
Right, so we need to go back to his car.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
Transport enclosure? Regular people just call it the cage. The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. Their silver edges sparkle in the dark.
I confiscated these 4 a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
Sweet. This will get us sorted out. Just have to recall the pawn shop location here. It was down this way, right?
A sturdy metal door. This could be a way. The door rattles against you. The door rattles again.
Stop banging on the door! I'm not letting any more strangers inside. The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here. No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
Backyard door. With the smoker. You already were there.
Good. We had enough problems with bums and drunks and thieves loitering in the hall.
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
There is no reply. Just faint, sweeping sounds inside.
Let's do it.
You're well versed in the
Yeah,
kind of
let's
threat in
go.
legalese that implies criminal liability, but in fact has no meaning whatsoever.
I know my rights, and don't you mom me, boy.
Miss, would it help if we offer to show you our badges?
Hold your horses. I don't care about your stinking badge. Just come in.
Yay! We're getting in. I'm a genius. Something important here.
A shift in temperature. The air chills around you. Dust settles on the stony floor. A former architect stands before a slice of window, a room plan in her hand. A cold wave has made the air in the building stand still and frozen, with temperatures falling down to -20 degrees Celsius. It's clean and empty, with new tapestry embellishing the walls. A standard HB graphite pencil has fallen off a three-legged stool in the middle of the room. She had an eye for beauty. Faint pencil lines on paper depict the same place, but a missing eastern wall connects the room with the neighboring apartment. Ideas for arranging the furniture have been jotted down. Is red from the cold. She's breathing on her fingers, clasping the plan. Traces of sadness are visible in her expression.
Very interesting.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10. The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door. A poor communard from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
Do I have to open the door? Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
That's just a random lady's house that I totally just fucked with. There's like a little pentagram on the wall over here.
With a padlock. But no reply. No reply. No reply.
Okay, so there's no point in knocking.
Block of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise.
I do have those, so...
This door has been closed with a padlock, but the shackle snaps like a twig, and the lock falls to the floor with a little thud. It should be possible to enter now.
After you, detective.
Alright, in we go. Oh, interesting.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Marzov.
The White Star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting. He's known as the father of scientific communism, also known as Mazovianism. His theories about economic history greatly influenced, some would even say sparked.
This is totally not subtle, I fuck with that.
That's so awesome.
Whoever lives here definitely shares your enthusiasm. There aren't many communists around, not after the revolution. Some youth still keep the ideology going, it seems.
That's great. I love that he's just internalizing that people fucking love playing with guns.
That isn't just a five-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers. The iconography of communism, in other words. The star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mazov and the communards during the revolution. Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure. Gone is the glory of hope. Only the scribblings of impoverished...
Oh shit. I definitely picked the wrong option there. I definitely got distracted on my mission to try and get that key. Please tell me this isn't locked now. Okay, good. Ew, slimy curtains. Gross. Palmador Red! I fucking got it. I've acquired the alcohol. Can't knock on the store. Nothing further I can inspect here, it seems. Could just be the wrong time of day. Aha, what's this? Awesome. We love money. Are you sure that I can write stars? Oh, okay. Let's go back inside, I guess. I know I haven't spoken to what's her face yet.
Give me a moment. The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
This woman's health is failing her. There's not much to do. Not in this damp.
Go ahead then. What do you want to know, policeman?
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence.
Oh, you'll find plenty of Martins here. Don't you worry. Pea-brain, someone played a trick on you. Martin Martinez is a name for anyone who comes from Martinez, like Jim Jamrock or Raoul Ravachol.
Oh my gosh.
Oops. You really didn't get the joke there.
I thought it was obvious. Anyway, officer, we don't have the witness's name.
Yes, I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
What's he in trouble for? Talk? He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the...
Ask away, policeman. People come and go. I don't keep an eye on everyone. The hell am I supposed to know? Another nut job, I assume.
She really doesn't like those nut jobs. Bad blood there.
Some lunatic lost his mind. All kinds of morons pass through these halls. Oh, that one is a scientist, a future scholar. I think he studies astrology at the community college. Education's good. I always tell them to study. Something to do with all those stars around his door. He asked me to leave his drawings up on the wall. That's what I said. Astrology.
The lieutenant shakes his head, as though to say, let it go.
The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still, she leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others. No one lives there. It's been empty for months. Impossible. I would know if someone had moved in there. Maybe it's those countercultural people again. Breaking into a house like it's a public space. You're great. Young.
Yeah, sure.
Some kind of a
Sure, we'll do that real quick. I think it was... It was this one.
You hear someone walking around inside.
Excuse me? Of course not.
Scare them. Suspected of some big crime.
Oh, come on.
That was smart.
Thought that was a good option. Oh, hi, lady.
Satisfied? My name is Marielle Charpentier, and I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates. I am not breaking in, as I have every right to be here. The keys, see? Do you want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not? Want to see my residence permit too?
It feels flimsy in hand, with the words Revachol Zone of Control written under a nondescript municipal logo.
Thank you. Do you have any questions? Oh, that's another huge mess. The former tenant owes us 3 months of rent. 3. We closed the apartment and planned on auctioning off the valuables, but... And again, I have no idea how stupid mistakes like this can even happen. But Ron, when he came to close the door, didn't close the neighboring door. And there's a hole in the wall.
So preppy. She's probably on some low-grade performance enhancers, like Preptide or Pericanine.
A hole in the wall. Can you believe it? And then the tenant ran off with his stuff. He's gone. The money's gone. Just like that.
The sum must have been puny.
Don't ask me what happened with the wall. Both apartments are now of course.
Interesting, okay. Ooh, nice shoes. Don't mind if I do. Let me see this shit.
The luxury of fine things. Just look at those black monk straps. After beautiful things give you a rush. It's power. Crafting your style. Draping your flesh in silk and leather. Deciding how to present yourself to the world. Remember, when they come to take it away from you, you worked for those shoes.
Yeah, I'm not internalizing that shit. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and call it for the night because I have a friend arriving shortly. I love y'all and I really appreciate you hanging out. Have a wonderful night.